Rabies was first recognized in Egypt before 2300 BC and was examined by Aristotle in ancient Greece. Rabies is the highest feared disease by both man and animals, also the most lethal of all infectious diseases, and has the widest host range for any disease. In 1885, Louis Pasteur developed the rabies vaccine. The word rabies comes from the word Sanskrit rabas, which means to do violence.
There are two types of rabies, dumb rabies and fierce rabies. The symptoms of dumb rabies include paralysis, depression, and loss of fear. Symptoms for fierce rabies include aggression, attacking, and self-mutilation. The symptoms for humans occur from 30 days include fever, sore throat, fatigue, muscle aches, and irritability. As the disease rages on, the symptoms get worse. These are high fever, agitation, seizures, hallucinations, hydrophobia, irregular breathing, and coma. After this, usually comes death.
The physical description of the rabies virus is a distinct bullet shape that is classified in the Rhabdoviridae family. It is a single-stranded neurotropic negative-sense RNA virus which encodes 5 proteins: lysoprotein, nucleoprotein, and 3 others. The virus has a protein coat and also a lipid envelope.
The transmission of rabies is transferred from the saliva of an infected animal to an unaffected animal or person. The most common way rabies is transferred is through a bite from the infected animal. The virus could be spread from animal to animal or animal to human. Very rarely, a human can get rabies if the saliva of an infected animal gets in the human's mouth, eyes, or nose. It could not be transmitted by touching the animal or getting in contact with its blood, urine, or feces.
Shortly after an animal or human is bitten, the virus moves up to the brain by traveling with the nerves. When this happens, the animal will appear normal and look as if it is fine. During the incubation period that could last for weeks or months, the animal or human will not have the symptoms of rabies until it gets into the saliva. After the virus has gone into the brain and multiplied, the animal will start to show signs of the virus 3 to 5 days later. The observer will be able to see the clear signs that the virus is in full effect.
Rabies is all over the world, and thousands of people die each year due to this virus. Although rabies is a very preventable virus, an estimated 60,000 people around the world die each year. Children are the biggest target of rabies, and every 4 out of 10 deaths from rabies is a child under the age of 15. In the U.S., more than 9% of animals that get rabies occur in wildlife. Rabies is a very widespread disease, and anyone that comes in contact with a rabid animal is in danger of rabies. There is no cure for rabies, and the prevention of rabies is to vaccinate.